Hello, welcome
Hello.
to Skaban International, our
Woo.
weekly podcast. Feel good, feel awesome podcast. It's been a week. What have you done
Yes.
this week, Sayaka?
What have I done? Oh, I went to the Not Scary Farm. Do you know what that is?
It sounds so awesome. I've been to Knott's Berry Farm once when I was 6.
Oh, so
And
you've been there before.
yeah, when I was 6.
Oh man. The Nuts Berry Farm is the OG place where they started the Halloween haunt, mazes and things. So I love going there more than the Horror Nights because Horror Nights is one, expensive, and two, because the Universal Studio is like a licensed film studio. So they pretty much do the mazes out of the iconic character that came out of the Universal Studio film franchise. But Nuts Berry Farm, not Scary Farm, don't necessarily have like licensed things. So they have to be like very creative and imaginative. So their mazes are a little bit more messed up, and I like that about it. So I went there last Friday, and it was so much fun. So much fun.
Like, what was the thing that stood out the most? What was the
One of
coolest
my
thing?
favorite was the maze called the Zoo, and it's like the theme and concept of the maze was the abandoned zoo, which already sounds amazing. And after 11 p.m., then kind of switch it up. So me and Stevie went to that maze after 11 p.m. and they turn off all the lights in the maze. And then they give you
Oh,
yeah,
what?
so they just give you a flashlight, and that's the only way you would know what you get to see. So it was hella scary, and it was so fun. You see this like all these weird like abandoned zoo animal creature and like zookeeper zombies and stuff like came out of nowhere, and it was like really gross in a perfect way. Like I really loved that one. And there's another maze that they create like over the course of the years. They also created their own like monsters, so it's like the best album version of the maze. So all the monsters that are
Mm.
popular in the past, they put it all together in the one maze. So like everything is just like, oh, I remember this one, I remember this one. So that was really entertaining. I also got like pumpkin spice beer, of course you have to, and I also got like a blood bag cocktail and the syringe jello shot. And also, this was the best part. Just during this month, they do a midnight breakfast buffet from midnight to 3 a.m. So after we went around all the mazes, we went to that restaurant and had a breakfast buffet in 2 a.m. And they also served like a iconic Mrs. Nuts original fried chicken. I stuffed my face with like 6 fried chicken. It was delicious. It was my first time eating it. I don't know, Jen, if you ate it when you went there the first time, but it's
No,
worth the money.
I probably ate a hot dog or something. I was like
Hot dog
6.
is good too. They got some like a pretty good
Um,
food. Yeah.
just a second. Heidi, are we live on YouTube? I don't see the stream live. I'm trying to look at the chat, but I don't see.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, I
really?
see it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. What is wrong with my YouTube? No, I was just looking at my YouTube, so I thought it should show up on the channel.
もう一回リフレッシュしたら出てくると思
Alright.
う。うん。
I just want to open the chat so I can talk to everybody, but
Yeah.
you know, like
No one has said anything yet as far as on YouTube, so.
okay, that's so weird why it wasn't showing up just on my YouTube, but okay, that's cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Do you
Okay,
see it now?
thank you.
見え
Yep,
る
yep, yep.
?OK。
大
OK,
丈
OK.
夫。So, like I went to なんか16歳の時に
うん。
福岡の
うんうん。
スペースワールド行
は
ったことある？
あ！懐かしい。小
そこ
学校1年の時に行ったよ。懐
Yeah,
か
like
しい。
そこは they had like a kind of haunted, like scary house? I don't know
え
if
え！
it's haunted, but there's like aliens inside.
うんうんう
Like
ん。
people in alien costumes. で、それで初めてなんかもう人間がもうこうして
うん
て。
うんうんうん。
Before that, I thought like a haunted house was just like you just look at things, and it
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
so scary, you know? And that was
Yeah.
and my host sister, like 当時私は16歳で、
うん。
and the host sister was 15歳。
うんうん。
And she
年
was
近かっ
like
た
in
ね。
the corner, she couldn't move because the alien was so
Oh,
scary for her. And
I get it.
So I had to like grab her hand and like pull her out because we were right by the exit. で、その後、you know, like I'm such a bitch about that kind of stuff. So I found all
I
these
didn't know that.
well, I found all these little alien like figures, so I started
Yeah.
mailing them to her.
Oh my God, you're so worse. You're the worst.
I know, but they're really cute aliens. So I know
Yeah.
I'm ornery. I'm
Do you
ornery.
like haunted houses? Do you like haunted mazes like that?
I do, but I can't go alone, and no one in my family is like brave enough to do it. So
Well,
結局。
hopefully you would visit here next October so we can go together. It's really fun. I'm
True,
more
I
like
think we
a
should do a Halloween in America
kind of
sometime.
get excited. I'm so like love that so much. So like when monster would like jump on me, I would not scream, but I was like, yeah. I was like, this is so amazing. So I kind of look more psychopathetic and like scary than anybody else because I'm like so excited about it.
Okay, you know, like if I have my earbuds in and I'm doing something like, I don't know, like washing dishes or something, and someone
Mm-mm.
is just like walks behind me, I get freaked out.
That is
Like
scary.
so I'm not sure that I could handle how much I could handle of
It's okay.
everything.
You can hold on to my shoulder. That's what my husband does. So,
Okay. But then what's Steve gonna do?
uh, he can hold on to your shoulder, and then we're gonna
Ah,
be like
a
芋虫
train.
みたいに。そう。That would be really cute.
So like this week I was just like super busy trying to catch up with stuff and recovering and my mom
Yeah, from the
came to
trip.
town. So お母さんは今来てるんだけど。
Mm-mm.
So the one thing that like I wanted to talk about,
Mm.
we went to like もう old school like ラーメン屋 and I have to say like お子様メニューがあるプラス、えっと、プラス、漫画いっぱい置いてあるラーメン屋は神。
神だね。それはそ
Because
うか
the
も。
kids are reading manga and I can play
Yeah.
with my phone.
そうだね。
I know it's like a bad mom playing with your phone when the kids, but they're reading manga and we're all happy and quiet and
It's the same
we're
thing.
not fighting. I was happy,
子供っ
happy.
てさ、私もそうだったんだけど、なんだろうね。Like they eat really fast and once they're done, they just want to go home. You know? They don't understand this like time that adults spend after they finish their meal. But
Oh
we
no,
do
that
that.
is KY. KY does not understand the time
Oh, he
adults
doesn't
spend.
like it? That's
Yeah,
funny.
he's a kid and that like he's like, okay, go.
I didn't understand it when I was a child, but now I do that. And I don't know why I do it, but I do it anyway. I mean, like, you know what? I know why. I don't want to move right after I finish eating. Like, I want to settle. I want to let me digest. Then I go, you know?
Dude, I have to catch up with my matching game because if I don't use the energy once it reaches 100, それ、なんかまた追加されないからさ。Like I have this game. Yeah, so you get like energy, right? でも100で止まっちゃうから。So once it gets to 100, if you don't use the energy in the matching game, it won't go to like 120.
Oh, I
100で止まっ
see.
ちゃうから、100に行ったらもう少し使わないともったいない。
なるほど。
So I have to do that after I'm done eating. Like
That's interesting.
it's just a stupid game. It's
Interesting.
but I feel like I have to do that. It feels like a waste.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I
think
can
I'm alone in
understand that.
this
わかるよ。わかる。
game.
I'm a lazy gal, so you know.
All right, and you said that this week you have some new Translation Justice Squad entries.
Yes, I
Okay,
do actually. I thought this was a good one. I thought about it in the shower, and you know, when you're in shower, something kicks in, like you just like have full of good idea, but then you step out of the shower and you forget everything. But
yeah,
this
so let's
time,
just introduce the corner real quick. 翻訳正義隊. It's
yes,
we have new words that pop up in Japanese and English that we think are not translated properly by whoever translated them, or a translation doesn't exist yet. So
そう、英
we
語で
provide translation justice.
英語にあって日本語になくて、日本語にあって英語にないやつをうまい具合に翻訳し直すっていう。So I have two. One is Japanese, so we have to think about an English version, and I have an English that I want to think about what's the best way to like describe it. So the first one is 丁寧な暮らし. Right? That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Because if you just like a straight translate 丁寧な clash 丁寧 is a very specific word, and I don't think that is it's justice, you know.
Yeah. Tene is one of those words with translation. I always use the thesaurus like over and over when I'm translating that word. I never translate it just like sonomama.
でしょ?
Yeah.
I think it depends on the context that you're talking about when you use that word.
Is it like something like adulting?
I think it's a little bit different from adulting because, like, when we talk about adulting, we're really talking about like a stuff that we do as an adult, like a decent adult that like seems like they got their shit together, you know, like.
But no, well, I mean, usually it's people who don't have their shit together that use adulting. So it's like I made
That's me. I'm
I
like,
made a dentist appointment and give
mhm,
me a cookie. Like,
mhm.
丁
丁寧な暮らし. So like, I don't know, like you know the term, is it trad wife? It's a thing on social media. It's this like mostly rich white woman, housewife. They do like, you know, all these like house chore videos, but everything is like so from the scratch, and like you just don't
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
why they're able to do
trad
it.
wives.
Trad wife
Yeah.
is like kind of have a similar vibe. Trot wife life? 丁寧な暮らし.
Yeah.
But
They're trad wife. They're like the cottage core kind of people is doing that too.
yeah, maybe it's the cottage life vibe.
Okay. Oh, we can think about that for a week. What's the second one?
Yeah. So second one is a English term that I want to like see what's the best way to translate in Japanese, which is agree to disagree. Right?
Mm.
Just once again, if you just like agree to disagree, like a straight up translate it, it's like その反対に賛成するみたいなさ、なんか but that's not it, you know. なんか、なんだろう、お互い譲らないってことでみたいな。
譲らないけど、そのままでいいよって。
あ、いいね。譲らないけど、そのままでいいよ。ちょっと
It's
長
kind
い
of
けど。
long,
そう
so we
そう。
could
なん
think of
か、
a way to shorten it, but yeah.
yeah, キャッチーなね、もうちょっと。なんか違くないけどいいや別にみたいな、なんか、若
Yeah,
い子が言う感じで言うと。
it's not like もういいや because you don't have that
Yeah, it's not
attitude
like
about
you.
it. You're not like 諦めてるわけではないんだけ
そう
ど、
ね。そうね。
ま
But
あ、
both of them are like
し合うみたいな。
なんか不完全燃焼の形で終わるっていうか、そうなのねみたいな。See,
Okay.
those are pretty good one, right? These
Yeah,
are
they're
the
good.
things, yeah. Because I would, if I have to translate them, I'll be like, oh man, like I don't know.
I would save it for last on my translation
There you
document.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we'll keep those for next week. I'm just gonna make a
Yes.
note of them.
Yes.
We have agree to disagree and 丁寧な暮らし。
なんだろ
う。Okay. Okay. They're in the script, so we will come back to them next week. But this week we have a very special guest, and the thing is, like, I want to start this interview very quickly because we're not going to have enough time.
No.
We'll never ask all the things and discuss everything. Especially because she is so well spoken and going to school us on everything. Lots of life experience, and I always am really happy to talk to her. Please welcome Ryka Aoki, author,
Yay,
also
Ryka.
judo expert and
Hi.
teacher. It was
So
judo,
good
right?
to be here. Hi, judo.
Judo,
Yeah.
yeah, amazing judo
Oh,
athlete.
wow.
Also professor, basically everything. Like former, I think, was working in chemistry in the past and things like
Wow.
So many
yeah.
stories and so much.
When you get old, you've been places when you get old, you know.
Yeah, still though, that's a lot. Very impressive.
It's so strange. It's so good to be here. So good to meet you, Sayaka. Good to see you again, Jen. But
I've been smiling ever since we started the sound check because it's just like so. I've missed Rika so much, and we can finally talk like in real time. Yeah.
Oh my God! But just listening to all of you, this is where I am with my Japanese right now. I could almost understand everything, and I could understand most things, but I'm not confident enough to speak it because I haven't been to Japan in a while. I'm kind of stuck in that space right now.
Yeah.
So this is really educational for me too. For those of you listening, I'm going to be mostly speaking in English for the same reason that Shohei mostly speaks in Japanese. We want to make sure, because we all gotta take after Shohei. Although I wish he had done better today. But 残念。
Yeah.
見てない私まだ。あら。
また悔しいよ。
Oh man. They must be still exhausted from the 18 innings that they had a few days ago. That was insane.
Everything is going overtime.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I saw everyone was saying like, can we just get like a buy one get one free deal? That was 2 games technically.
No. So yeah, they have to rest up, and let's hope that. I know that we'll be talking about that later, but they can do it. They can do it.
Yeah, they can do it. They can do it.
So dane. I haven't been watching because I'm too traumatized.
You're heartbroken. You're heartbroken.
No, I'm traumatized from the Mariners.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah. Well, this is good though. We can both hate the Blue Jays.
Yeah, we can do that.
We're on the same side here.
Okay, but we really want to get into like first let's talk about the books that you've written so far. So I have one. I gifted another one to my mother. I haven't got your newer book.
Oh,
but I have a signed copy of your first book, and next time you come, I'm gonna get a signed copy of your second book. But
yeah,
can you?
I should have had them send them to you. I should have had my press send them over since they're on podcast.
I want to buy them, but
yeah.
But why don't you introduce your latest book, because I think that's probably more on your mind right now.
Well, I mean, actually, right now the book that's most on my mind is the one that hasn't been written yet. But this is.
We want to talk about that too. Yeah.
Like from Uncommon Stars. This is and this was a book that is centered in the San Gabriel Valley in Los Angeles. And what happens is there is a violin teacher who made a deal with the devil to become a renowned violinist. But she went back on the deal. And so the devil said, okay, you can go back on the deal, but you have to give me 7 souls so you can buy back your first soul, your own soul. And so she's already given up 6 souls. She's looking for the 7th soul. But she also wants that 7th soul to be something special, because she'll probably die after all this and just go to, wherever they go. So she wants to have one special student. And none of the traditional students match. They're all very good, but they don't have soul. And so she ends up discovering a trans runaway who just wants to play video game music.
Whoa.
And so she hears him. I mean, she hears her in the at the park playing violin to ducks because she has no food. And so she is just hungry and she's out there, but she has her violin with her, and she takes her in and falls in love with her the way a mother would fall in love with a daughter. And it becomes, do I sacrifice my own daughter for my own soul?
What a story. That's so fun.
And then in the meantime, too, she falls in love with a lesbian donut shop owner who's from literally.
That's Sayaka's dream.
A Vietnamese donut lesbian, but she immigrated from across the galaxy. She actually is a starship captain, and she works in a donut shop because she's escaping the galactic empire. And her donut shop actually has a spaceship and things underneath. So
this is a crazy book. It has everything.
The show? Well, no. But when you are Japanese American and you are trans and you are queer and there are lots of things in this country where it's all kind of an intersection. Your entire life is a mashup.
Yeah.
But that's what everyone says. Everybody is saying, well, you're not really this, you're not really that. Nihonjin janai, America jin janai, onna janai, so everything just finally you just say, yamero, I want to write a story about myself.
Yeah.
And
what
I know.
Yeah.
And so, I talked about, so when I'm writing people, when we mash up different genres, it's sort of mashing up all the different parts of myself and saying, I'm just going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
And I will trust the reader to figure out, because when you're an immigrant into the country, you have to figure it out. I think as both of you know, when you're an immigrant in the country, nobody's like making it easy for you. You just figure it out.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I will let my readers just figure it out. And so far, it's been okay. They've been good. And nowadays, because I write so much about donuts, I tour all over. I tour around the country. I know every country's donut now because I've gained so much weight, because like they will come with donuts and they will say, "Oh, we have donuts for you. We have donuts for you." And so
that's so sweet though.
So it's so and so
and
you.
If I were a host to like welcome you, like tours and things, I would appreciate that I know what the person likes. So I know it's like helping other people too. It's like Ryka loves donuts, so let's just like have tons of donuts.
You have to write about You have to write about things that you like. Don't write about food you hate. So I think so the next time maybe I'll write about uni or something, because I just want to go. But really, I have a friend, she just writes about wine because she's a winer.
So the one thing this book is missing, I think, is mahjong. So we have to get that in one of your future books.
That is true. Yeah, I
don't have I'm so selfish.
I don't have a mahjong background. I have a hanafuda background. So my parents.
You play hanafuda, damn.
So like in Hawaii, we play the way we play in Hawaii is a faster game. It's a little bit different, the yaku instinct. You're still playing with yaku and things, and all of that. But when I watch the Japanese style, it's like you count some cards. Certain cards are just kasu for us. We just throw them away and we do things. But
sounds complicated.
we try. It's a fast game, and my grandparents, who are gone now, they were so good. They used to have a special board that they would make, and the neighbors would come and they would gamble.
Whoa,
and
so cool.
And then when they went to the senior citizens home, because they would forbid the gambling, but they would gamble with matchsticks and just continue. So hanafuda, I still teach. I was at a science fiction convention, a gaming convention, and I was teaching a lot of the science fiction fans. I had them all. This is how we play hanafuda, and I had my deck out and was just having fun with it.
Oh, that's so badass! Wow.
But I never got around to play mahjong. That was.
You have my old book, but I need to get you a copy of my new book because I updated it and it came out last year. The updated version. 2,000 changes, 100 pages added, and a brand new cover.
Oh, that's completely different book now then.
It's completely different, yeah. So I have to get you the new one.
So you published 2 books, Jen.
Well, it's the same book. It's a new edition, yeah.
But it's a new edition. Is it going to be with the same press, or did you get another?
Yeah, it's already published. It came out last October, 1 year.
Oh, and that's when you were selling, when you were just out and about.
そう。去年のコミックコンでローンチして、this year we also had it in stock. So, yeah, it's doing pretty well. The cover is amazing because なんかニューヨークの麻雀の友達が書いてくれて。
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool.
And she put a lot of little Easter eggs in it for me. So, なんかすごい it has a lot of meaning.
I just realized that like probably almost every single guest that came on this show wrote a book.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
feel like I'm the only one that haven't done it yet, but like everyone already published a book. It's kind of cool. Now I
That
know
is,
a lot
yeah.
of authors. Like that's so cool.
I
Oh my,
think maybe Riki hasn't published a book, but she has published a lot of works, like videos
Yeah,
and
she
stuff.
kind
So,
of is like author to me. And I bet she can like
she
write a
definitely can
tons of
write
books.
manga.
She's so knowledgeable. Yeah, that's
uh,
wow.
yeah, having a book, Sayaka, is so cool because, like, if you go to like conventions and you're going to meet and greets and things, sometimes it's like when you have books available, it gives them something that they can take away,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they can buy it. It's a good way to meet people, and they can say thank
mhm,
you to you.
yeah.
So when it's time, you can do it. Absolutely.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I actually have one question before I forget. What is your favorite donut shop in
I was
LA?
I want
Oh
to ask that,
gosh.
and also favorite donut after that.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
these are important questions.
Okay. There's actually two. There's three. One you already know. You know Randy's. Randy's
Yes.
Donuts. Okay.
Yes.
Randy's Donuts is actually the inspiration for the final scene in my book, where the donut opens up into a giant Stargate.
Oh my God, stop. I need
mm,
that book to be like a film. Now I want to see it in film. It just
uh,
sounds amazing.
but if you can go to Mr. Donut in Glendora, there
Mr.
it's
Donut.
like it's like fantastic. The donuts, they have like this peach slider donut. Their yeast donuts are amazing there. So
I
that's
love East Donut.
that's
Yeah.
where you would go. And then the other donut shop that I like that nobody else really does is in South LA. It's called Kindle's, like the book reader, but it's actually called Kindle's Donuts.
I
And
never
they
been
have
there.
these giant donuts. They call them Texas donuts, and they're so cool. And
That
so
sounds like a name they would use in Japan, like American donuts or just
確かに。
yeah,
Christmas
yeah,
size.
yeah, yeah.
確かに。
Mhm. Yeah. Oh no. It's the one in It is in Glendora. The name is Donut Man, I think. So Mr. Donut is Nihon. So yeah, Donut Man.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
So,
sorry. My hot take is I'm not a fan of Mr. Donut because the chocolate is like not flavorful and it's like plastic.
Oh, really? You're such a rare kind. I
I
love their
know.
ponderingu. When it
ポンデリング
came
は美
out,
味しい。
Mm.
when
And
it
honey
came out,
dip は美味しい。それ以外は私
mine was blown. And then, like over here, people started making the thing called mochina, which is like, knock off.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Ah,
And then,
yeah.
obviously, Rika has something
Mama.
to say about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's like
But
the closest. Yeah.
I have this thing about Mr. Donut that I will always love because it's one of the first places where I went and did an entire transaction in Japanese, where I just
Oh,
felt, oh, I can do this now. Okay, dekiru
wow.
yo, and so, that was like so like Mr. Donut and Mossburger are the two places where I don't even care what
Wow.
the food tastes like, but I got through an
And
entire
Mr.
transaction.
Donut is hard. It's like Subway. You have to like let them know that each item
Mhm.
that you want and how many you want. Like there's a lot of communication. Like sometimes you can't even hear what they're saying. Like some people don't project. So like, wait, I'm sorry, what did you say? Like that's like really hardest part to get through. Like you should be proud of yourself. Like Mr. Donut is hard to get through.
Oh my gosh. I am so it's like really, it's those little victories when you come in and you're not sure, you kind of are familiar with the language, but you've never put it into use. It's
Yeah.
those little victories that are so cool,
Yeah.
but
Huge win.
the first time I went into, like when I first got to my Airbnb, the first night, Jen, that I had gotten through, I was in Shimokita. And so, I went to the Lawson over there.
Mhm.
And I just got spoken to by I just wanted a sweet potato, right? I just wanted to eat a sweet potato. And so the lady is going blah 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 blah, and I just go soda ne, soda ne, soda, and I left, and I just had no idea what she said, but I had my sweet potato, and she was never the worst for wear.
Funny. That's funny. I wonder what she was saying to you.
I have no idea, but I guess she just needed somebody to listen, and I was there.
Yeah. She maybe wanted to vent something.
But I don't know. There's just such a thrill when you actually can get through a transaction.
Mhm.
So, but
Absolutely.
what is your favorite donut of all time, though?
That's a
Like,
great
Oh
question.
shoot, my favorite donut of all time. is in Kohala on the Big Island. It's a malasada over there. Tex malasada. Okay, now if you go to Hawaii, they're going to put you on Oahu, and they're going to say, you have to try Leonard's malasada. It's like the most famous malasada. Go try them, yeah? Because they're speaking in pidgin. So you look and you taste them and you go, yeah, it's good. But the real one is on the Big Island.
Okay. This is a really good information.
Yeah, see, you have to. So next time, if you're in Hawaii, you go to the Big Island and you want to go to Tex Drive-In, and they have these beautiful malasadas. And so the malasada is a Portuguese import, right? It's a fried donut. It's almost like it's kind of like almost like a fried ampang, except like on the inside, it's either just dough or they'll have like cream or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it is so yummy.
Yeah, they do sell them at a lot of matsuri here. Like either like Okinawa or Hawaii or even I think Filipino stands.
They have the andagi.
Santa andagi.
And actually the best one that I ever had was at a Senegalese restaurant, and of course it's not called malasada, but it's pretty much the same thing, and it was so good. There's a Senegalese restaurant just like off the street on the way to Shimoda in Shizuoka. And it's this guy, he has a
really
Japanese
random.
wife who like works in Africa, and he's here running the Senegalese restaurant, and it was amazing. I crave those donuts
Next
right
time,
now.
more places to visit when next time I'm in
Yeah,
town
this
or
is like a
Japan.
really random one that we'd have to drive to, but also Shimoda is worth going to, like the Izu Peninsula. Yeah, it's a place where they don't get it's our favorite place because they don't give jellyfish even in September. So なんかもう娘はクラゲも大嫌いで、絶対海で泳がないけど、そこはクラゲが出ない
Nobody
か
likes
ら。
kurage. It's
But
horrible.
she won't go in the ocean though, so we have to でもそこは出ないから。だから9月に行ってもまだ暑いし、空いてるし、もう最高。
By the way, it's so hot in LA right now for the past few days. It's like 80 degrees out here. Like summer just came back for no reason.
Like Tokyo came so cold. It's like really.
I know. I'm looking at the
it's almost
temperature and I'm like, I
winter.
want that. Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm running my air conditioner right now.
Yes, I was doing that earlier too. I'm like, I woke up being hot and I was like, this is so wrong. This should not be happening almost Halloween. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to hear about your new book that's coming out. That's not out yet.
So right now, okay, so I ended up signing a 2-book deal with Tor Macmillan, and this was for me my really big break. That was, I get an agent, I get a publicist, I get all of that stuff. Literal. My book is, I went to Iceland and somebody said, are you Ryka the author? It was that kind of thing. My book, it's like, you can go to Japan and buy it at the Kinokuniya, the English versions. They haven't translated in Japan. It's been translated into about 8 or 9 languages. Unfortunately, Japanese is not one of them. Next time. But with this next book right now, it was really rough because right after this book finished was written, my mother passed. And we can get into things a little bit more deeply, but I'm trans, and my mother, and we really never talked about that. And she really, they're kind of both my mother and my father. I talked to my sister about this, and she goes, "Yeah, you'd probably be disowned if they found out anything about you." So I think they know. It's kind of hard not to know. I mean, I've been on hormones for how many years already, but nobody mentions it. So I was never able to show my mother this book. You said, it's like, look, this is something your daughter did. Be proud. I never got the chance to do that. And so I had a very difficult time after that with the next book. But after about a year, I'm starting to write a book, and a lot of my books are sort of my experience. And this is about a person much older than all of us, but toward really at the end of her life, and just looking back at her life and just realizing that her art meant absolutely nothing. And she just says, that's okay. I at least got to try it. It's like, it can't be helped. Daijoubu, shigatakanai, it's okay. At least I got to try. Who cares that I'm a failure? No, you don't get to be, not everybody can be a success. And so she's in the hospital room, and she's signed a do not resuscitate. She's going. And meanwhile, in the last book she wrote and never decided to have published, but the one that was closest to her heart, the characters are freaking out because their world is dying. And they're saying, we have to save our world. We have to find the creator and tell her help and have her come save us. I know she will. She made this beautiful world to save our world. We have to find her, and we have to tell her help. And so they're going through, they have to go into and find the person who wrote them and let them know that their work really, that they created a world that meant something. And so,
Okay. Yeah, it's intense. Thinking like,
yeah. So, I was told that sometimes another writer told me once that, we write the characters to defend us, to say the things we want to say, to love in the way that we wanted to love, to live the dreams we wanted. And so I sort of took it to that level where these characters are still trying to protect their writer, even though the writer has given up on life. They want to come back and say, no, 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 no. You created something alive.
When you're writing that, it sounds like it's like a crazy going back and forth thing, and there's like, this universe that they're not. So the fourth wall is broken, but it's the fourth wall within a story, and then you have to make this. And then you have to make this all understandable to the reader. It has to be organized.
It's all like,
it's a task.
When you were writing the book, did you feel like it was in a way therapeutic and healing? Did you experience that? Yeah.
Yes.
It sounds like,
really, I always feel if I'm being healed by a book, then my readers will be healed.
Oh, of course, 100%.
I feel if I always want to reach my work honestly, and even if honest is kind of crazy, you want to be on, because if you really want to know, inside my mind, there's really too much for people. I sometimes I just feel, I don't know, maybe you might know what I'm talking about, but sometimes there's a lot of stuff, and but I want to be honest with that sometimes, and I want to use my art to write a story that will reach the person who feels nobody understands them.
Yeah, like you being honest is going to make a lot of people who's going to read your book to feel seen and heard. And that's the power of art, power of book, So you being honest is like actually saving a lot of people, I feel like, and saving yourself by doing it. So,
Yeah, it's a 2-for-1. It's really cool. But as a writer, I have a gift with words.
Yeah.
That is my gift. Other people have gifts. We all work together and we save ourselves. I'm really not very good at parties. I am kind of an introvert. I'm awkward. But when I write, I feel beautiful. And so this is the beauty I bring to the picnic. So everybody brings what they've made at home. My writing is my secret recipe that I bring to share. And so it's like, here's my offering to you. And then I try to take from other people and I say, thank you. And we all share together.
That's beautiful. I need to like rewatch it later and write that down. That's a great quote.
So, so the other one too is, being transgender and a lot that you have when you write, there's also that pressure, where there are a lot of readers who are looking for some sort of truth, some sort of visibility.
Yeah.
And that can sometimes be a little bit of pressure. I think one of the problems with this next book is I had a lot of queer writers saying, I will read anything you ever write. Well, then thank you. But the pressure becomes, okay, they didn't know who I was last book. Now they do.
Yeah.
But I think that a lot
Gosh.
of that is also when you find an author whose writing style really speaks to you.
Mhm.
It doesn't really matter what the story is or what the content is because the words that and the way that they use the words just resonate so much for you, and it gets comfy to read that sort of style. I know that you have different styles because your first book was actually in dialect,
Mhm.
but I feel
But
like there are many authors where I'm like, if that author writes something, I just enjoy their style so much that I want to read it. I would say, like, for me, Dave Barry is one of those,
Dave
always
Barry's
yeah,
fun.
always,
Yeah,
always
really
makes
good. Yeah.
me laugh, and he could write about coming to Japan, or he could write about racing with his colleagues in from the newspaper on the street, and to me, it's always funny. So I understand the pressure, but I think that you can maybe take a little bit of that pressure off of you because it's not necessarily an expectation. It's more like a comfort.
One of the hardest things was to realize, is like, how do I write like me?
Mm.
And that was a question to asking to myself. It's like, what about my work
Yeah.
do people like? So can't do that. You really just have to relax and go,
Mhm.
let's just be natural. But so I'm learning as I continue writing. I'm really happy with this next book too. There are some things I didn't talk about this next book, is going to be kind of special for people in Japan. Just letting you know, because after seeing things like Osaka Naomi and some of the other and the things with the recent Miss America and watching people who are of mixed backgrounds, everything, I have something to say coming from
Hachimurari.
the United States. And so there's going to be some of that coming in as well.
Nice.
So because this person who is what the main character is also, the type of work that she does is manga. So, and many Japanese mythologies and gods are always revised through manga.
Yeah, that's true.
And so, yeah, I'm having fun. There's a certain freedom you can have as an outsider. Um, you
Mm.
I can write about Hawaii in ways that I couldn't write about Hawaii when I was in Hawaii.
Right.
And in Japan, I can write about Japan with a perspective as a Japanese American that maybe would be a little bit too close for somebody who is Japanese within Japan. So I'd like to use that and play a little bit.
That's
I think
great. I think that's definitely your strengths. Like as you as a person that this like a very special background. Like that's really exciting. I can't wait to read about that. Yeah.
I was really inspired by, the people who did K-pop Demon Hunters.
I need
None
to
of them.
watch it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not going to spoil it, but you have
Okay.
to.
But I heard that
Okay.
it's great. Actually, I know more adult watch that than the kids around
But
me. So
it's not really K-pop,
yeah.
because it's written by Korean American, Korean,
Mhm.
Canadian, and so none of the people who did K-pop Demon Hunters were actually Korean.
Right,
They
right.
were from the outside in, and I'm thinking, yeah, there's a certain perspective. If you
Yes.
want to get literary, James Joyce had to leave Ireland before he could write about it. So, yeah, it's just fun to be part of to be creating art that makes the world a little smaller and a little more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And so you said that writing is your gift. How did you find out that writing was your gift? Because you definitely didn't start out as a writer in your career or life.
Oh, I always did. I always did, Jeff.
Okay. I mean, as
Yeah.
a career though. So you definitely had other
No,
careers first. It wasn't
well,
straight into writing.
growing up, it was very difficult for an Asian American to be respected or to be or even given any validation as a writer. It was never seen as a viable career. There, you had people like Amy Tan and things like that when I was just really young growing up.
Yeah.
And so we have to remember sort of the Makoto Shinkais of the world, these people, that wasn't before. Before there was really, in the United States, there was nothing. And so I always wanted to be a writer, but it was only later that I realized that it's the only thing I want to do. And even if I have to give up chemistry, which was a very fine career, I needed to write. I couldn't live without writing. And so and then I just fought for it. But I used to write chemistry notes this way, and then I write poetry and stories going the other way. But
Wow.
but I was at UCLA and I was a chemistry major, and I was taking English classes. I was taking Shakespeare. And I remember the English advisor literally telling me, "You're Asian, you should probably stay in the sciences."
And how did you respond to that? I want to know what you said.
I believed her because I was a polite undergraduate student. I was scared.
Man.
And so, so I would like to tell you that I was brave and I said, "No, my talent calls me." No, I really said, "So, okay." And
man, that's very Japanese of you.
and very difficult times.
But
it makes the writing better though.
Imagine, like, of course there are なんかね、日本でも聴者がいるし、どんな国でも聴者がいるから、like, what do they think?
Own people would like say shit like that. I'm gonna digress a little bit, but it just reminded me of like my first year in the US. Like Jen, I'm sorry, Ryka, just like you. Since I was 3, I always wanted to be an actor, but not in Japan, in here. I always wanted to be. So like that was like one thing and one thing only that I was looking at for my life. So then I came here and then, I would like meet other group of like Japanese people that are coming here to international student. And then one of the guys was like, "Well, you're here." And I was like, "Well, I want to be an actor here. So I'm going to finish the community college, then transfer and then like learn theater and see how it's going to go." And then he'll be like, "Well, what if that doesn't work out? Do you have any second plan?" And I just like stared at it. And I was like, I don't go my life like thinking about what if that don't work out. Then like, what's the point of like me here in America right now anyway? Like, make it make sense. But it just reminded me of that.
Crazy. I tell my writing students, I say, if you really want it, don't have a safety net. People who make safety nets use them. No safety net.
And you can get out. You can get out.
Just go.
Yeah, you get comfortable if you have a safety net.
So, with because I had to fight so hard for the writing, my style crystallized. I got rid of everything I didn't need. And I still live like a graduate student, which is good because it's like, I don't have much. I don't have needs for very much, but, I still have all the money from my advance, but it's all really, but you learn that. So, you bring up a really good point, Sayaka, where sometimes it's like, you have to be a little bit solitary to pursue your dreams. If you find a few good friends that will be sort of nakama, right? They'll be your going forward. But the general community, even the ones who say they want to be writers or want to be actors, sometimes they can be the worst ones because they want to keep you trapped at a mediocre level. They want to keep you trapped at a certain level. and you
They
don't
start
want to deal
hating
with it.
you when you start changing for the better. They would
The
not
show?
like the change.
Mm. Yeah, it ends
Yeah.
up being there's a lot of competition and gatekeeping and
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
a lot
You
of
learn a
So,
lot, yeah.
my first book, the one that Rika actually has, the
mm,
reviews, because there were some like a few very vocal haters, and the
What?
reviews were
why?
terrible on Amazon, like really terrible. I mean, some
God.
people there were typos. There were too many typos in the book because I didn't have enough time to edit as much as I wanted, and the editor that time was not really helping with the typos and things like that. This time, the editor was different. There's editor and designer this time, so it was much better. Last time, I think the editor that was helping me had her foot out the door already, and so it there were parts that could have been better, but the main thing was that they wanted to be in charge of mahjong outside of Japan. And so it was all these terrible reviews, and I listened to them, and I spent a lot of time thinking I am not going to do anything outside of Japan because all the mahjong players outside of Japan hate me. And so I'm just going to
Messed
work
up.
in Japan and play in Japan and focus on Japanese content. And in Japan, they're telling me, you need to do only English stuff. The Japanese people can do Japanese stuff, so don't speak Japanese. Just do everything in English. And like they wanted me to do all my like voiced over things in English, and also sometimes they had really bad English translations they wanted me to read. Andもうそれ全部信じちゃったから、もう最近
Mhm,
やっと
mhm.
I realized because I got plenty of messages, even with all the typos, I learned mahjong from your book, and those people are not as vocal, even if they're the majority. Um,
Yeah.
and
Haters are
I've,
so loud. The
yeah,
yeah.
hates
yes,
energy. It got so much energy. That's why like it always like get to us a lot more than the actual support and love that we need. Like the power of hate is so dark that it's like really strong. I always like use an analogy. It's like dropping the black ink to a clear water. Just a one drop of black ink, the water gets like, it's no clear anymore. That's how I see like hate.
mm,
So I'm very conscious after I turn 30. I'm like really conscious about who I want to be surrounded with. And if I realize like, oh, you're toxic, I just like cut them off. I don't even like sometimes I will have a conversation because I love that person once. So like let me do my justice to like end on this relationship. Or some part I will like, I don't even want to spend any minute with this person. And then I am allowed to be disentitled to protect myself and protect other people that's in my life. This person is dangerous. So I just cut them off and I have no like mercy about that. Like no nothing. Like this is my life right now, like I'm like halfway through, so like I got no time to like fooling around with y'all. Like if you do me wrong
same.
or my people wrong, you're gone out and I don't care and I'll move on and I'm happy, you know
Yeah.
it's hard, but you just have to be really conscious, right? Because like we easily forget one little hate comment I get, like it really gets me. So you just have to like keep going and train yourself. But I'm sorry, Jen, you went through that.
Yeah.
I
It's,
mean, it's much
I
better
mean,
now.
completely know. Yeah. It's like what you're saying. It's like, yeah, I completely can see how that would happen. It sucks, but
Yeah.
I think what sucks almost as much is how like, yeah, I can see how that would happen. There's a lot of small minds.
Mm.
Mm,
And the community
yeah.
is much better now. It's very open and it's very accepting of
Yeah,
many different
because like
people.
just
And
because you
mm,
are an American girl who migrated to Japan doesn't mean like you have to stick with the one thing. That's you are living in Japan, American, speaking English and Japanese, and you can do both. So like why can't you do both? And why anybody else is telling you what to do? Like that's
yeah.
so wrong. You know what to do. They don't. I'm like
I
audacity.
mean, some of it is because if it's the higher ups in my league, then I have no choice. So I have to come over here, and that's why we're
Yeah.
making this sort of podcast.
Right. And then people
And
would
so Sayaka
notice.
and I can put out whatever we want in whatever
Mhm.
language we want. Well, kibunde.
Soyo. But yeah, like everything you're doing is like right. And haters gonna hate, but you just keep doing you.
But
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
want to know,
Mhm.
so we talked about like writing about yourself and what you like, and I think that you put a lot of yourself into these characters like violin and you
Yeah,
have trans characters in this book. And also, how about the new book? Is it's mostly from it's like kind of like a tribute to your mother, it sounded like almost.
a little bit. Yeah, although the characters, there are going to be trans characters, but older
Mm.
trans characters.
Mm.
This with Light from Uncommon Stars, the trans character would be maybe about the age of one of my students. Where the new book, the trans character would be the age of like one of my like an elder.
Mm.
And I want to explore after my mother passed away, and in keeping with what the both of you are saying, when she was gone, I don't want to go into it, but when she was gone, her body was just there. It was cold. And that's it. You have to realize that all of her dreams, everything she wanted to do with her life, some came true, some did not. I'm not going to say tragedy, I'm saying human, but that's it. You don't get a do-over. Owata. And so it made me feel the one gift she gave me is to think, okay, I want to live and I want to write the stories that I want to write, not to live forever, not for anything else, but because today I want to spend my life doing what I want to do. Not for next year, not for the next generation, but now I want to be able to live and to feel, yeah, I'm doing okay. And I'm following what I want to do. That I don't read reviews. Like from Uncommon Stars got like a few like 1 or 0 like star reviews on Goodreads before it even came out, because they knew that there was a book by a trans writer coming out.
Of
And so they're
course.
immediately just going to, and so you just realize, haters are going to hate, and I'm going to say stupid people are going to stupid.
Yeah.
And, and you
Agreed.
just, who cares? And let's just keep writing. When I've started writing Light from Uncommon Stars, and even with the book I'm writing right now, it's like, I don't know if people are going to like this book, but if I'm not going to be liked, let me not be liked as me. I'm going to just I'm going to write the best book I can. And if you don't like it, well, I do. And there's no guarantee of success, but the worst thing I want to do is to not have succeeded and think I never really showed them who I was.
I want to also ask about like you've been a teacher, and I know that you have also taught judo. You're
Yes.
very accomplished in judo, and you've taught judo, and I think I
Judo.
read as also as self-defense for students that you're perhaps mentoring.
Oh wow.
So I think that at least I'm interested in how, being a trans teacher and I'm sure that you have obviously more trans students that come up to you than they would other teachers, and how, I guess how you feel about that, and perhaps maybe I'm sure it's different than when you were growing up, and things that have changed in that aspect.
It's changed a little, and it's also the same.
Okay.
And
That's what I want to hear about. Yeah,
that's a
exactly.
difficult part. So with judo, when I was a junior, like shonen judo, I was #1 in the United States.
Whoa.
I was a national champion.
Wow.
I had offered to study judo at Tinmi University in Nara.
Wow.
And I, at the time, because I don't know, I decided that I would not do that and go to pursue more conventional education at UCLA. But then, but what I wanted to say was I studied and I was very good. Just like, Jen, we were talking about our junior careers as national champion type things, right? Yeah, just, these junior athletics, you get very good, and you have And I had
I was
thought
never
about
good
one.
at athletics. I don't want this to be misunderstood. That was not
Okay,
me. My daughter was very good. I was not. Okay,
but
sorry.
I had thought about going to the Olympics, and because you know, best in the country as a junior, you tend to think about these things.
Yeah.
But being being trans, um, it's impossible to even. I can't go. I can't practice anymore. There's a lot of transphobia, so I can't even go to my own dojo anymore. I talked to my sensei. I talked to my instructors, and I said I am trans, but I'd like to work out. No reply. Nothing.
Whoa.
Nothing. Nothing. And
Oh, wow.
so for a long time, I was very hurt and thought that, okay, it's very natural for me to have to give up athletics and to give up judo. And but I realized that there were a lot of trans people who were hurt. There was this case where, do you mind if be a little bit be a little bit intense?
Of
Deja vu?
course.
Yeah.
No, we don't
So
mind that
then,
at all.
so then,
Whatever you're comfortable with, we want to hear.
there
Yeah.
was a person. So I had been, and also, you want to, when I transitioned too, you don't want to be like, you don't want to be like, judo person. You want to be genki, and you want to be, kawaii, and you want to be girly, all that kind of stuff. So dysphoria, gender dysphoria.
Yeah.
But, and, but I heard that somebody, in Long Beach had gotten assaulted in a bathroom and had the word "it" carved in the chest with a knife. These things happen.
Mhm.
These things happen. And I remember hearing about that because this was a friend of a friend. And I thought, oh, one thing about trans people, a lot of people who died. But I said, if I don't teach what I know, because I know that if I don't teach what I know, then I cannot live with myself. So I continue to teach not judo, but a little bit here and a little bit there to at least ukemi and kuzushi, and just things you can just do to make life a little bit safer. And so I teach, and I was teaching at-risk trans youth for that. And so I would teach over at the LGBT Center, which is right down the street. It's across the street from Trader Joe's. And
very local
and
information, Jen.
which is, but
I'll be there someday. I will see this.
but
Trader Joe's.
there are times we have to teach like people who are sex workers and things. So it's like why you don't carry a knife. If you do, this is what you do, but you shouldn't do it. Things like that.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
and I've had people, I've lost students, but I've also had students say that what you taught me saved my life. And so, yeah, it's
I mean, yeah,
it's
obviously
kind of,
that is the massive. You have definitely saved lives, and
it's a very strange feeling because when you start taking judo as a child, you want to compete. You're thinking you're going to go to the tournament. And that's the goal. You never think about using it the way it used to be.
To
Protecting
protect
people.
yourself, and your people, yeah.
So it's very naked. This is how we martial art to protect, martial art to save life. There's no clothing around it anymore. There's no tournament. There's no belt. It's like this is what we do.
Yeah.
And so in some ways, when I write now, it's that same feeling where I realize that this isn't playing at being a writer. I want to write stories that that benefit people around me. I have talent there, and I could use it for all sorts of different ways. But I choose to use it in a way that makes life better for people, because life's hard for a lot of people.
Yeah, I
So
think you've definitely like shed some light on that.
okay.
We never have enough time to shed enough light on everything that we want to and ask all
Oh,
the
it's hard.
questions that
Yeah,
we want to.
but no,
Um,
but I really enjoyed the questions so far. I hope you don't mind me sort of. It's really difficult being. It's beautiful and fun to be an artist. It's exciting to meet people and to talk to people and to, if I weren't a writer, I would have never met you, Jen. Never. It makes the world beautiful. But on the other hand, there's a lot of ugliness too. And I think that if we ignore that as artists, we do a disservice. I
Yeah.
don't think it's good for us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, okay. I don't want to make light of the intense things that we just talked about, but we
Oh, you
do
have
have
to
to move
though. I
on.
mean, you
So,
have to have donuts. I mean, it can't all be heavy. You
and also,
know?
how's the game going? So the Mariners lost in the ALCS, the AL champion. Sorry, see,
Uh-huh.
I'm. This is
She's
not a good
still hurt.
segue.
She's
This
still
is
hurt. No,
not
she's
a
still
good
hurt.
segue, but we don't have that much time left, so we do have to move
Oh
on.
my
I
gosh,
really
I'm
want to
so
get to our
sorry.
game because it's going to be so much
No,
fun.
that was
No,
really important.
it's
We're
really
so
important. Yeah.
appreciate you for opening up about it. And this is another reason why we have a show like this, We want to shine a light of people that needs to be seen. And you've already known already by so many because of your books and everything. But this is a very special place that I want everyone to feel comfortable and vulnerable and open about it. Because we all need a place like that. And if somebody get to see this, and then healed by what you share, then that's what we want to do. Anyway, so thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're so welcome. Absolutely.
Yes,
Thank you.
Jen,
I
go
wish we
ahead.
had more
こちらこそ。
time. Like eventually we're going to have to like just make the show 2 hours
Yeah,
someday. We can't do it today, but
or
yeah.
have everyone come back because this is not
Do
enough.
you think that when the new book is out, I might get a chance to introduce it with you all?
Absolutely, yes. Please come back.
Yes.
Yeah, we definitely
Okay.
want to have you back. And get more into, the stuff with me.
Yes. Nope. Jen just
Doko.
hold on. I think the connection on Jen's side is
On my side?
There.
Oh no.
Oh,
yeah.
there you go. You're back.
There you go. You're back. You're back.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, is the game still happening? Is it over today? You're watching it?
No, it's really bad.
Oh
Ah,
no.
Okay,
yeah,
so we have the World
we
Series, the baseball World Series, and Shohei Ohtani
yeah,
is playing for the Dodgers, and the Mariners went
yeah,
out
I
in
have
the
my
AL
Dodger
championship.
shirt on. So yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
just noticed. Wow.
But it's yeah, we're down 3-2 right now, and we have to start hitting.
Ooh,
Okay, so
yeah.
what game number is it in the series?
We just finished game 5, and they're ahead 3-2.
Okay,
We
so
just lost today.
if Toronto wins today, it's over. Is that?
No,
Or we
the
have
game.
5?
So today it's finished. If they win, they're good. The series,
Oh, today finished.
I
Okay.
think, no, 1,
It's
2,
4 out of 7.
3.
Or
Yeah, so that we're going back to Toronto, and if they lose either of the games in Toronto, the
then
series,
the Blue Jays
it's
win.
over.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So the
so
next
they
game
played
that the
5
Blue Jays
games. They have 2
win.
more next. Yeah, the next game is back over in Canada.
Yeah, I'm
So
torn because I'm not a Dodgers fan. I'm sorry. But
that's
it's okay
okay.
because they're in the National League and Mariners are American League, so it's generally okay until you get there. But I just don't have enough room in my heart for a team in each league. And I follow the Lions in Japan, the Seibu Lions.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, okay.
They're my favorite
Wait,
team.
Oh wow.
we didn't go
Saitama
to a
Seibu.
game, did we?
No. This was a
Okay,
couple of my other
we might have
friends.
gone
It's
to a
like
game.
it's like we start. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
You're
they're so much fun, and they have Kimba the White Lion, and it's so cool. And I really wish that they had high balls at Dodger Stadium, but I don't know if you can get high balls here.
Yeah.
Okay, so my youngest is a huge Lions fan. She just loves going to baseball games. So next time you come, we're going to a game.
Yeah, Sabres. Yeah, they're my team.
Well, me
You
too.
know, if I ever it was one of those things wherever I decide to move to Japan, I might end up in Saitama.
Well, you can live where I live, and it's still only a 20-minute car ride away, so it's all good here. But okay, so that is the sports update. Let's move on to the dialect game. We will go a few minutes late if you have time, since we started a couple minutes late. But Rika spent a lot of time in Hawaii. Her family's all from Hawaii, and Sayaka, Kagoshima shushin. So I'm going to bring up some phrases on the pigeon. The Hawaiian pigeon is we're going to have Sayaka try and guess what it means.
Oh,
And
okay.
Kagoshima Ben, they're just words, so we're going to have Rika try and guess what they mean. And then we're going to do some of our Honyaku Seigitai and translate them into dialect, not just into English or Japanese, but into
That's gonna be a
pigeon and
challenge
into Kagoshima Ben.
Okay, I'm nervous.
Okay. So I'm going to start easy. Very easy for Sayaka. The first one is, how's it?
How's it?
How's it?
How's it? I'm just assuming like, how's it going? How are you?
Yeah, basically, how are you? Yeah, it's a greeting.
Actually, I do that to my husband, Stevie. I started it as a joke. I didn't even know it was a pigeon. That's how I literally says every day. He comes home from work and I was like, how's it? That's so funny. Wow.
Okay, so yeah, that's actually okay. We'll do one more and then we'll do some Kagoshima.
Okay.
So let's do. And I should have gotten a little bit more difficult ones, but let's do broke them out.
Broke them out. Broke them out. Doesn't that mean like breaking people up into the groups? No, that's just too random. Broke them up.
Broke them out. Mouth like mouth. Broke them out.
Oh, broke the mouth. Okay. What could that be? Like, I don't know, scream at them? Go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy.
It sounds like it could be like that. What does it mean, Nika?
It means delicious.
What?
It means so tasty that your mouth is broken.
Okay, so we want you to use broke them out in a sentence with donuts.
Oh, the donuts, they broke them out, eh?
Wow.
Bamba, you won't go like, oh, Leonard's junk. Mo better go text. You go text the Malasara. That bugger broke them out.
Wow.
So there are parts of Hawaii you can go to and you will not understand what they're saying.
You don't understand nothing.
No, but I'm.
How much of that did you understand, by the way?
Nothing.
A little.
That I understand.
I got maybe 20%.
Not at all. I was just fascinated, entertained. It's like hearing this the first time. So, wow.
That's actually my original language. That's the first language I spoke. I had to learn how to speak this way.
Interesting.
Because both of my parents are from Hawaii, so growing up, that's my native language.
Yeah.
Which is so.
Okay, what would you say your favorite pigeon phrases that you think would be difficult for us to understand?
Oh gosh. I when it comes to pigeon, I think that really simple ones you couldn't really tell. Like, we say, when some words they sound like ono, right? When you say ono, that means tasty. But when we were growing up, we were trying to conjugate it like Japanese, right? So we would go, onokata, and things like that. So we would try to conjugate. Make dai dead. So you know the word make. Make is to lose in Japanese, but make in Hawaiian Pidgin literally means dead. Shinde, make.
Wow, that's very different.
And
I think my favorite that sounds like Japanese is zoris. So zordi in Japanese is like
Zori is not Japanese.
It's Japanese. It's Japanese, but in Japanese, it's actually like hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Wait a second. Okay, sorry. Okay, this is Zori. It's very specific. So Zori's in Japanese is very specific. It's this that you wear with a kimono.
Oh, so
it's a very specific like sandal type thing that you wear with a kimono, but you can't use it for like B-san. That's not Zori.
No.
And even the ones that you wear with yukata, those are geta. Because they have like 2 things right here.
So then it's like wooden most of the time, like really.
So those are geta. Zori is you wear them with like more formal kimono. Only.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, because I mean in you can like the rubber slippers you buy from the drugstore in Hawaii are Zori.
Yeah, all the B-san was Zori to you.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then the other one, oh, sorry. You know, using to say small, you know, in Hawaiian Pidgin, it's always komai.
Komai.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Komai.
That's Japanese.
We're all using komai. Yeah, but we don't use jisai. We don't use. It's komai. So I had to learn there was another Japanese word to it.
Yeah. Oh, how interesting.
Okay, and the last one we have is grind. What do you think grind means in Hawaiian Pidgin?
Grind doesn't mean just a regular grind. What else could it be?
It's very different.
You're being thematic here, aren't you, Jen?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a beginner's course, so we're starting with the simpler ones.
Okay, so it doesn't mean like a slang. It doesn't mean like a hustle, like you're hustling, like grind. You know, like okay, yeah, that was a stupid guess.
No, it's not.
I noticed that as I was saying it.
If I'm in middle school in Seattle, I think grind is the way you dance. Like
yeah, I would think like a dry hump and things like that. It's not the grind. Okay, grind, crush it. Wait, no, that's also like grind. I don't know, like do workout, exercise?
No. Okay, Ryka, what does grind mean?
Well, that's just another way to say food.
What?
Oh, no, grinds is good food.
Grinds, or you can use it as a verb.
Grinds is to eat or food. Yeah,
so you can say that grind broke my mouth or something like that.
Yeah, like them grinds. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can say
tabemono choishi would be something. Hey, that place they get no kind grinds broke the mouth.
The first phrase that I learned in Pidgin was grinder what, brah? It means, are we eating? Like, you want to go eat?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
that's
so like
completely different language. Wow.
So like in Hawaiian, food tabemono would be kaukau. Kaukau is Hawaiian. Kaukau. And then kaukau is both kaukau is eat the food. Kitanai is pilau.
What? Okay. It sounds kitanai in Japanese. That's really funny.
Pilau is kitanai. You know. And so warui is warui. We still use warui. You know.
There's a lot of Japanese and Chinese and Portuguese.
Yeah, the influence.
Like, influence, yeah. Which is interesting because I wish Airi was feeling better because she's also from Brazil, so some of the Portuguese influence on Pidgin would also be interesting.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah, do you know any Ryka, do you know any of the Pidgin that was influenced by Portuguese? I think there was some.
Gosh.
There is some. About pilau?
Yeah.
Is pilau from Portuguese?
How do you write it?
Pilau. Pilau.
We have a word, bilau. What does pilau mean in Hawaiian?
Dirty.
Pitching.
Kitanai.
Huh. Not sure. I don't know if it's similar. There are like.
What does pilau mean in Portuguese?
It's also something like bad. I don't know if it means the same, like in the same sense.
Oh, it might be a different sense, but it would still come from the same. Yeah. I mean, it's like Zori. Zori it's similar, but it's not the same meaning.
The other one is we don't say toire and we don't say te arai. We say benjo.
What? Wow.
In fact, they try to make it polite by saying o benjo. Which is crazy, but you can see that. So again, so it's not just because most of the people who came to Hawaii from Japan were farmers, and a lot of people from also a lot of people from Hiroshima like that came to, and a lot of people from Okinawa came. Like 10% of Okinawa came to Hawaii. So you see a lot of that too. So bitter melon, we call it Goya.
So I wonder Okinawa dialect also was like played out. Say it again, Jen?
We are also talking the malasadas. Those are from Portugal, I think, originally.
Malasadas and linguiça. We have a lot. We love our linguiça.
We eat so much linguiça in Brazil. Yes,
linguiça, and then we have this thing called Portuguese bean soup. So we make this bean soup with linguiça that's like so good. But the Japanese national breakfast is not Spam; it's Portuguese sausage and eggs.
Oh wow, that's so interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, we also.
I mean, if we have anything Spam in Japan, it's called Hawaiian.
I looked up a little bit. And apparently, like the verb to be and also the verb to know and the word small. Can you tell me how those are in Pidgin English?
To be. So which one to be?
Yeah, to be.
So the verb stay.
Stay. Yeah. So I stay here. So in Portuguese it's ser or estar. So it'd be like eu estou aqui.
Oh yeah, so it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's like.
So the verb to know.
Yeah, that's so cool.
The word for Portuguese to know is saber.
Yeah, sabe.
Sabe? Yeah, same
sabe.
Word. Okay. And the word for small in Portuguese is pequeno.
That goes Japanese. We use the word komai.
Oh, komai. Okay.
Wow.
I read that it was Peking.
Yeah, you can use that one too. You can use
So
but I can't believe
it's very interesting, right?
I had no idea. Yeah, but now I hear you sabe, and that is actually it's like that's an older form of Pidgin. You sabe, and I realized, oh my gosh, that came from Portuguese. So cool is that?
Yeah, really I think it's because
a lot of the cowboys came from Portugal. I mean, a lot of came from Portugal.
Yeah, because the Portuguese sailed through a lot of the world in the 1500s, and that's how Portuguese that we speak in Brazil came to be, and also because it also kind of mixed with African languages and also native Brazilian languages. So
now I think the cool thing about go on. So the cool thing about Portuguese is when they came to Hawaii, all the Hawaiian guitar, the slack key guitar. That all came from Portugal. The Portuguese were the people who brought the guitars to Hawaii. And then when they left, the Hawaiians took the instruments and tuned it to their own ear, and they came up with their own tunings. But originally, the people who taught the Hawaiians how to play guitar were the Portuguese. I think even the ukulele, too. I think even the ukulele came from Portugal.
Oh wow! I didn't know. I thought it was Hawaii thing. Wow.
In Brazil, we do have a big culture of playing acoustic guitar, and I'm pretty sure that's where it came from too. But then in Brazil, it developed into the 7-string acoustic guitar. So we have an extra string that we use for higher notes, and we also have we also developed our own tiny acoustic guitar, which is not like the ukulele. It's called cavaquinho. And it's used for samba and a different kind of music in Brazil called choro. Chorinho.
Wow. I did not know.
You know what we love in Hawaii, what we really, really love from Brazil?
What?
The canned corned beef. Cans of corned beef from Brazil are like We have that. We have cabbage. It's like that's like in Hawaii. If there's one thing from Brazil, this is from Brazil that most households have is a can of Brazilian corned beef. Your corned beef is amazing.
Oh wow! Now I need to try. Wow.
Okay, we need a Hawaii trip. We need.
I had no idea that people in Hawaii
Yeah,
were
and then
experiencing so much of like Brazilian. I mean, not necessarily Brazilian culture, but like Brazilian adjacent sort of like similars to Brazil.
Yeah,
Very
there's a lot of
interesting.
influence. Yeah.
Okay,
malasadas, of course. Yeah.
I want to get just a few of the Kagoshima Ben.
Yeah, because I won't know anything, but I want to hear them.
I'll let you
Let's see if I
back to
even
it.
know one.
So, okay, let's start with ke. Gohan ke.
Gohan ke.
My pronunciation is not going to sound like Kagoshima Ben, so
What,
maybe
did you
Sayaka can
eat?
say it better.
Gohanke.
Is it like
That's how you say it.
gohanke?
Gohanke. Yeah.
Gohanke. So it's like, so gohanke would be what? Ke sounds like a command. I like it's like, But does it have something to do with eating? Because have you eaten? Or like
it says that K is eat.
What is
what does it mean?
Yeah, eat rice, because like gohan ke.
Gohan means gohan means gohan. But
Gohan is gohan.
okay, so if you say gohan ke, what does that mean then?
Gohan ke would be please eat. That's what I would say. Tabe nasai.
Okay, what's the answer, Sayaka?
What does that website say? The way that I would prescribe it, not prescribe, is like gohanke. Is it rice? Is it food?
So it's like nanoka, like.
So yes, so ke is the question ending form in Kagoshima dialect.
Is it like tabereru?
It's like So gohanke is like, is it rice or like is it food? Gohanke. So like let's see. Like,
it's an idiom. It means is it right? Can I eat it? It's kind of like, can I digest it or can I
So it's if you think about the irregular Japanese, let's say like where do you want to go? Like you're about to like hang out with your friend, and then like like you're trying to figure out where to go, and like doko iku, and then in Kagoshima dialect we're like doko iku ke. We always end the question form with the sound of ke. I don't know why, but ke. Yeah.
Is it kind of like doko iku no? Is it like you said like? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. And so gohanke is
what does that one say?
It says like, are you eating? Like
that's maybe like I don't think that's like really correct. It's
probably
it's
incorrect.
more like is it food or is it right? Yeah. Is it rice? Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of. I was reading about this, or can I eat it? It's kind of like, it's almost got like a daijoubu kind of feeling to it. Is it right? Is it okay? Can I eat it?
I think it's like nanoka. Like
nanoka, yeah.
Yeah. So we all shorten everything and just put everything into sound of ke. That's it. Yeah. We have a dialect like that a lot in Kagoshima dialect. One of my dad's favorite Kagoshima dialect is da, which means, what the hell are you doing? Just give it to me. I'll fix it for you. That's it. So if you're like trying to like, fix the phone and you don't know what to do, and if I'm like talking to you in a Kagoshima dialect, I'm like, da, and I'll take it from you and fix it for you.
Wait, I'm just going to riff off this. Jen, I know, I want to get back to, but I just wanted to say like another pigeon thing. I forgot like the pigeon word phrase, dakain. Dakain is the pigeon phrase. So you can just say dakain anywhere. Dakain, what? You said dakain, which means, are you coming here to get the fruits from my tree? It's like,
what?
And because it's all context.
Like everything, yeah.
It's that sort of that universal thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you said like get that, but dakain,
my favorite backpack brand too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but dakain is that. you just can't really be bothered with mentioning what it is. So, takan.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, it's just like that. It's just like that. We also like this and that. We say like hoa. It almost sounds like in English. Yeah. So like where's the glasses or where's remote control? Soki hoa. Hoi. So like that. We're so easy.
I don't know the Kagoshima Ben, so this is like fun for me as well.
It's hard to master.
But it sounds so cool.
Yeah. Okay, let's go with waze.
Yeah. Yes.
Waze.
Yeah, what's it?
What's
Okay.
it?
Oh, that's even better. Waze.
God.
Because Kagoshima is getting south, so you're getting closer to like Okinawa and stuff too. Like,
yeah,
the pronunciation is so different than it's like
different.
Yeah.
We just
The only thing I can think of here would be why, because it reminds me of naze.
I see.
Wa.
Yeah, it does sound similar now you said it. Yeah.
Okay, so that would be my guess. I know it's wrong. What does it mean?
So what it means very. Very. So like,
Very.
instead of like, cho kawaii, we say whatze muji. That's like very cute. Like whatze muji.
Yeah. A muji is cute?
Yeah, muji. Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh my gosh.
So
that is...
we use whatze a lot. So like if you're like very tired, like whatze tsukareta. Yeah. Or if you really go full on Kagoshima dialect, like what's it hitaita? Like that. Yeah.
Wow. That sounds so much more meaningful than Tokyo style.
Yeah. We put so much emotion to each word. Like we really say it when we say it. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I had no idea. That's so cool.
It's so fascinating. Yes.
Oh gosh, I was just so happy to reconnect with you, Jen, and to meet you, Sayaka, and just so cool. Yay.
Yes, it was so awesome having you here. So awesome having you here, Ryka.
I learned so much.
Yes.
Well, Hollywood update. It's okay over here. Apparently, we both live in Hollywood.
Yeah, nothing really happened. It was just Dodgers. That's all I heard.
Dodgers, and it was really hot today.
There you go. That's it. That's the tea.
Wow.
Sounds good.
I'm going to tune in. I think you just got a fan. I'm just going to keep listening because this is really cool.
Yay!
I mean, just so it's like really awesomeness. And then if any of my readers are listening right now, this is cool, isn't it? Support these people. Thank you. There's probably, definitely.
The recorded version. Yeah.
But that's cool. It's a podcast. So
eventually we'll get there.
Yeah. Okay.
And
so
then,
do you want to? Oh
No,
yeah. Any last?
Just everybody be nice to each other. Okay, it's a rough world out there. So find somebody that who might be a little different from you, and be a little nicer than you usually would. You'd be surprised how far that goes.
Right.
Okay. Do you want to read us out, Sayaka?
Yes. All right. Well, everyone, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everyone, for listening to the Skeban International podcast. No matter where you come from, what you look like, who you love, or what language you speak, 我々スケバン国際隊はあなたの仲間。You are a part of our community. We will do our very best to bring you love and laughter. 居場所がないと感じる方も、少なくても毎週この90分は私たちのところに居場所がありますので、また一緒に過ごしましょう。We are already saving your seat. In the meantime, you can follow me on Instagram, the one and only Sayaka, Jen on all social media accounts under Majin Jen, and be sure to check out Airi, the producer, stream at Irene TV on Twitch. And Ryka,
I'm all over the place. Ryka Aoki, and rykarika.com is my website, and I'm not too hard to find on the internet, but I hope you do reach out if you.
Perfect.
In the
reach out.
Well. The
Okay.
website is in the
Oh,
description.
great. Yes. So reach out to all the details in the
お願いします。
はい。Okay, well then また来週まで take care of yourself and 絶対に忘れないでほしいことは You matter, you're important, you are loved, and you belong. And
Thank
that is
you.
it. Thank you. Have a good
Bye.
night.